I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
By me playing basketball, hopefully it gets me a scholarship where I can go to college. Like, I do want to play college basketball as well, but I also want the education that I need. Like, I really need the higher education for me to not only to be a basketball player, but as in plan B, to be an FBI agent, to get on both ends. I lost my brother because of Detroit. Like, I don't blame Detroit, but the people inside of it. You know, gang affiliations, like, that's the reason why I think I lost my brother. But, you know, you can't really tell people what they're capable of doing because they're gonna do what they want to do.
So growing up, it was like, with my parents, they loved me for sure. But it was like, with my parents, I never really got to do like family stuff with them, you know? It was always hard. My mother always working. She worked a lot, actually. My dad was somewhat in and out the home, but he was there. So for me, it was just like learning to love. So it's like I grew up knowing that my parents loved me, but I figured, you know, they didn't show enough, you know? They wasn't like there all the time. So I took that upon myself to just do it for my little brother. I think that's actually the reason why I do a lot of things that I do.
Well, my name is Antonio Baker. I'm originally from Detroit. I work here at Detroit Cody High School. I work in one of the small schools inside of the building. I am a special needs coordinator for our special needs department in Medicine Community Health. I am also the athletic coordinator and girls basketball coach for the entire school. Sports had an incredible impact on me growing up. I was pretty much an introvert as a kid. I stayed to myself. I didn't talk to many people, but I did find a connection with others through sports. I see it every day. Sports changes, they change our students in a positive manner due to the fact that some of our students, they have to learn what structure is. You can't play a sport without following directions and understanding how to follow some form of structure, and within that structure, follow directions.
Like my coach, like I couldn't actually jump shot for anything. Then my coach, he just kept yelling at me, like, just tell me, you gotta come down, just go up. So like I just keep practicing, I just started getting better. Now I'm just shooting my threes like I really never shot them before. And so now that shows me like I could actually show off on people now, like show them what I actually can do.
Cody is it's powerful. It inspires you. It teaches you lessons, you know. Here at Academy of Public Leadership, you know, I've become a way better leader than I have before. Being able to get on the sports teams, I think football definitely helped me and molded me a little bit. You know, just being able to talk to the coaches and sit down and hear what they had to tell me. You know, them letting me know that I have powerful leadership traits.
Well, my name is William Gray. I'm a Cody alumni. Graduating class of '85. I came here as a young man, single mom. Like I said, my mom was my inspiration in life. She was my backbone. She was the person who guided me until I got to Cody, though. I got to Cody, and I met this gentleman named Mr. Carter. He was really the athletic director, football coach, father figure. He done mentored so many men, you know. As I was growing up in school, I say, Mr. Carter, I need this. Mr. Carter be right there for you, though. Mr. Carter was there for me. My mom passed, like all through my life, though. But as I was growing up with Mr. Carter, first thing he told me is, get your education. Get your education. It's gonna be the way of life.
As far as athletics, for my girls on the basketball team, as well as the other athletic groups, I look at myself as not only a coach, not only as an athletic coordinator, but as a parent, as a father figure, as a friend, and most importantly, as a role model. Being a girls basketball coach, I tell my young ladies, if you see me standing in front of you, even if you don't have a father in your life, you have myself and as well as one of my assistant coaches as men. Look at how we uphold ourselves, and you try and find yourself a young man that upholds themselves in a positive light.
Every day I look in the mirror and I always say a good quote to myself, no matter what it can be. It can be the littlest thing, like, you're gonna have a great day today. You're gonna make a new friend. You're gonna show someone a different way to live, you know? And I feel like ever since he told me that I was a leader and not a follower, and I would tell myself that, whenever you tell yourself something, whenever you talk something into existence, it's gonna happen.
Once a young person makes a commitment to be a part of athletics, and I'll speak from the Detroit standpoint, your focus is different, because the time in which we may not have all the facilities that the suburban schools have, so our schedules are a little different. And an example is you have certain suburban schools that have multiple gyms. So therefore they can have practices simultaneously, girls and boys, varsity and JV, freshman teams. They can practice pretty much at the same time and be out of the school by 6:37. Here at Cody, we have one gym. So we have to navigate around that one gym, all of our sports, and we utilize our hallways, our stairwells. All those things are incorporated in the things that we do here. So it makes it challenging, not only for the coaches, but it makes it challenging for the student. So now you're saying, as a student athlete, you have to go up against kids who have all the facilities, all the trainers and everything in the world at their disposal, but you're coming from a place in which you have to grind. And I use the word grind because you have to come from a different mentality when it comes to working with in terms of your sport. So when our kids get on the field, they're looking at those kids like you're advantaged, but you're not gonna have the advantage here. I've worked too hard. While you were running on the track, I was running stairs. While you were practicing at 3 o'clock and at home by 6 o'clock, I was in the gym working out. So that what can be seen as a disadvantage for our kids actually becomes an advantage, because our kids are more gritty.
I talk to so many kids every day. I've been here in Cody helping kids out since '95. Football, track, volleyball when volleyball was here, baseball when it was here. I have tried to help all the kids out because I really believe that I got to make a difference in somebody's life.
The one thing that I like to tell all of my student athletes is that life is based on choices. And when I say choices, either you're going to make the correct choices or some choices will be made for you. You have to be the one to make the choices in terms of steering your life in the right way. And also with all of my student athletes, they understand that when I say I got you, it means something, because the people before me would tell me that they got me. They took care of me and they looked out for me. So all the student athletes that come before me, I got you. I got you. All right.